has been requested by a couple of my blog followers and some of my people on Instagram to do a big roundup of the most comfortable walking shoes for spring and summer vacations. And selfishly, I'm kind of doing this for myself too, because we are about to head to Amsterdam and Paris in a couple of weeks, and so I know that I don't want my feet to be killing me, but like you guys probably, I also don't want to just wear my like basketball shoes around all the time. I really want them to be cute, where I can still wear all my cute fun outfits, but that my feet aren't killing me by the end of the day from all the walking. So just so you know, everything that I talk about is linked in the description below. You can follow me on my Instagram page and my Like to Know It page for more daily inspiration. And then as far as these shoes go, just a disclaimer that all of these shoes, if you're just talking about everyday life, going to work, walking your dog, those kinds of things, these are all going to be tops on comfort level for that type of activity. I'm going to give them grades based on how I think they would be for like vacation where you're going to be walking, you know, 10, 12 miles a day. So they're all comfortable. Get that right first, and then just know that the grades are based on like the level of comfortability for extended periods of walking. So let's get started. Okay, so this is a little pair of sandals that I thought were really cute. It's got kind of a like woven, almost looks like a snakeskin pattern here, and then brown, and then this straps around the back. This is really comfortable on the heel for a lot of walking. This is very, very padded, and this is by a brand called Eurosoft that's kind of known for making, excuse me, really soft sandals and shoes. So there's a ton of padding here on the heel. This was definitely the most comfortable option, I feel like, as far as the sandals go, on cushion at the heel. My only concern with these, they were really comfortable just walking around my house, everyday activities fine. This part is a little bit tough, and so I would worry about potentially if you were to walk, you know, 10, 11 miles in these, they might start to rub a blister right here. Everything else is really soft. The back is padded. So that's just something to be aware of. I'm going to give these an A- for comfort because of how comfortable they are in the back, and I really feel like they'd be okay. If you do have wider feet, I would be even a little bit more nervous about the strap on this. Okay, these I already own. I love these. They're so stinking cute, and this is all elastic, so it's really stretchy and very, very comfortable. There's not a ton of padding in this, and the bottom is pretty hard. So for these, it makes me sad to say this because I love these so much from just like an everyday sandal, but I'm gonna give these like a B+, I think, just for the fact that there's not a lot of padding at the bottom. I think if you were to walk an extended amount of time in these, your feet would start to really hurt. So I don't think they're gonna rub any blisters on you necessarily because this is all pretty soft, but I'm gonna give them a B+ for that. Okay, here's like a little closed toe sneaker option. I really thought these would be more comfortable than they are, I'm gonna be honest. Again, I think they're fine unless you're doing a lot of walking, and then this part, this is the problem right here. This part is really tough, and so that is 100% gonna rub a blister. I can tell you right now, if you try to walk more than a couple of miles in these, you will have blisters right here. So I'm gonna give these a C, because I think this is not a great option for if you're gonna be walking a lot. Love them, think they're super cute, but not great for vacations with a lot of walking. Okay, here's another good sandal option. I think these are really cute. I give them an A+ for cute factor. This is really padded and cushioned. This is very thick, so that's usually a good indicator that you're gonna have a lot of padding in the heel and at the toe. So that's really comfortable. This is tighter than I wanted it to feel on like my foot. There's not a ton of give in this material. It's pretty hard and stiff. So there's a little bit of elastic here, but I think walking a lot in these, especially this one down at the toe, would potentially rub blisters right there. You can see how that's pretty tight right there. So I'm gonna say A- on these. I think you'd be okay for probably 2 to 3 miles. Any more than that, you're probably gonna get some blisters. All right, now for the winners of this competition for most comfortable shoes. This is the priciest of the bunch. So I forgot to mention earlier, most of what I'm showing you is in the $50 to $60 range. So I feel like those are pretty good values for the comfort level that you're getting. These are around 150, so they are the most pricey, but they are far and away the most comfortable. I mean, absolutely no competition. These win. In fact, I've had these for about 6 months, and I literally prefer these to my like Adidas sneakers if I'm gonna walk my dog or something. They are that comfortable. It's a true leather, so this is the most soft, wonderful leather material. They've got 2 layers of padding in the foot, and then the bottom, the soles have these like little bubbles on them. So they are really like bouncy and super, super comfortable. This is soft. This is not gonna rub any blisters. It's lined with leather on the inside too, so that's a really soft material. The other bonus to these is you can wear some of those like little no-show socks with these, which just decreases your chances of getting any blisters even more. So these come in basically every color under the sun that you could ever want. They come in a white, pretty similar to those Steve Madden ones that I was showing. I think these are well worth the price, and because of the quality of them, there's something that you could have for years on end. So that was an A+ on those. Forgot to give those a grade. Those were A+. Okay, this is the most comfortable option of the sandals options. So if you want something open-toed, if you're going somewhere really warm, you don't want to be sweating in a closed-toed shoe, this is your winner for that. This material on the bottom of this feels, I don't honestly even know how to explain this. It feels almost like a suede. I don't think it is suede, but it is so crazy soft. This part, it's like lined with that same really soft, comfortable suede. I don't know if you can really even see that on the inside too. And these parts are really malleable. They're very soft. They're very comfortable. The back is not hard at all. And I feel like you could get a lot of walking in these. You can see here that there's some extra padding along the heel and the toe as well in these. I feel like these are probably going to be my pick for if I want a sandal option with like dresses or shorts. I think these are going to be it. And this kind of surprised me, honestly. This was like a last minute purchase when I was going through all the different options for these. It's by the brand Naturalizer. I haven't ever worn their shoes before, but I thought that they looked comfortable online, so I threw them in last minute, and turns out they were one of my favorites. So you just never know with this type of thing until you try them on. So hopefully I'll save you guys a couple of steps by going through all this. But these come in a couple of other colors as well. This little, it's almost like a blush nude color. It's very neutral. This color is my favorite. So I give these an A. So we've got our Echo shoes were A+, and these were A, so those were the winners. And then if you're not gonna be doing a ton of walking, if it's more like a, let's say like Boston or Seattle or somewhere like that where you might only be walking a couple miles at a time, I really think any of these would be fine, with the exception of these. I think you'll have trouble with these. Okay, that's all our basic walking shoes for sandals, sneakers, those kinds of things. I did want to throw in 3 options for you if you wanted to do like a nicer shoe. So I know sometimes on vacations, like when we went to New York, I wanted an option for what I could wear to a Broadway play that wasn't a sneaker or a sandal, something that you could dress up a little bit. So I'm going to throw in 3 options for that. These are the first one. I did not put any stilettos in this because there is no stiletto that's going to be really comfortable. There are some that are better than others, but for the most part, if you're going to be walking any more than, gosh, I don't know, half a mile, stiletto probably isn't your best choice. But I feel like these are things that you could dress up with a dress or a skirt, and they would be a little bit of a fancier option. This is like a platform wedge, so it's the most comfortable type of wedge there is because there isn't extra pressure on your toe from the heel being higher, if that makes sense. The bottom of these is a really cushy material, and then this is really soft, and it's like a faux fur, so it's a really soft material on the backs and on the straps too. So I have my normal size 6.5 in these. That's another thing I think that I did not mention earlier. I have my normal size 6.5 in every single one of these pairs because I wanted to see what those would do, so they all fit true to size. Second dressier option, these are actually from last year. They're mine from last year that I've worn a ton. Anything by Vionic, you're gonna be getting a lot of bang for your buck in the comfort department. They've got a lot of cushion at the heel and at the toe. The material is really, really soft on these. And they have a couple of different styles of wedges. I believe this one is discontinued now, this exact one, but they've got some similar styles of wedges, and I feel confidently that if you order one of those, you will be able to walk a lot in those, and they're pretty comfortable. That's kind of what this company is known for, is making really comfortable walking shoes with kind of like almost like the orthopedic patient in mind. So you can kind of scour their website. I'll put a few of their links below too. Then you've seen these in every video that I've done since I started this channel probably. I've had them for a long time. They're the most comfortable wedges that I own. Now this is, compared to the other two, the least comfortable of the three, simply because it's a taller wedge heel. But if you're looking for something that is a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, I think you're going to be safe with these. This is a true leather. So again, it's that really soft material. The straps are really soft. You don't have to worry about this being really hard and digging into your skin. And then there's a lot of extra padding at the heel on these two. So these come in a lot of color options as well. I have the brown, and I'm thinking about getting the white too, because I think those would be really cute for spring and summer. But those are just a few extra bonus options for you. I didn't put those in with the grading as far as the other ones go, because I was doing more of a roundup for every day while you're on vacation, something that you can pack 1 or 2 pairs of shoes and be good to walk in those the whole time. Another tip is just to pack a couple of different pairs, because no matter how comfortable a shoe is, if you're walking in it a ton, it's going to eventually start to rub. So you want to make sure that if you're packing a couple different pairs of sandals, the straps aren't hitting you at the exact same spot, so that you're not hitting those exact same places on your foot. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. It was helpful to me, and I feel like that eased some of my anxiety about finding outfits that are cute but still functional, because my family is never happy with me whenever I decide to wear some crazy shoes and then whine and complain about my feet the entire trip. So hopefully that's helpful. You can shop everything in the description below, and I will see you next time.